So when I was in high school, everyone was obsessed with Jordans. All the cool kids had them, the in crowd. So of course, I wanted some Jordans. Even though I knew my family could not afford it, I still begged, got told no, saved up my little money, asked some other family members for some help, and I got my Jordans. And I was so ready to wear them to school just to feel like I was in. And I even went to Kohl's, got me a little black and red shirt because they were the black and red Jordans. I don't know the name. I don't know. They keep coming out. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And I was just so excited. Got to school the next day. Felt cool for a few moments. But then I started to feel weird, honestly. I didn't feel special because I had them. I just kind of felt like I looked like everyone else, and I did look like everyone else. So that kind of died down for me, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's not cool. So I didn't even end up wearing them that much anymore, and they just were not important to me. But the pair of shoes that I loved so much in high school was this pair of ballet flats. They were sparkly, sequins all over them, multicolored, and I got made fun of a little bit for them, and people would be like, why are you wearing those shoes? And I'd be like, Brittany's weird, blah, 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 but I loved those shoes so much. They were my absolute favorite shoes, and I didn't care that everyone else didn't like them. They made me happy, and that is all that mattered. But is it not so weird to you guys when you go out sometimes and you see people and they all look exactly the same, or have or wearing the same trend, or even just around a bunch of people who all think exactly the same? That's so weird to me. Here in LA, I'm sure in other parts of the world, this Kardashian Jenner obsession is crazy. All these little girls walk around here looking exactly like Kylie. They want to dress exactly like them as well. And it's crazy. I work in retail. Girls would come in like, oh my gosh, is this what Kylie had on? Oh my gosh, I want to wear this, blah, blah, blah. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just crazy to a point where these girls just look like little clones and second-rate Kims and Kylie's, hair done the exact same, makeup done the exact same, and I'm just like, you want to look exactly like someone else? It really sucks that our society is built on, look what's in, do what the crowd is doing, follow the crowd. I am a Lauryn Hill super fan. I listen to her music all the time. On her MTV Unplugged album, and she talked in between her song performances. So interlude 5, go and listen to that. But she talks about how we're all our own individual standards, but we're told that we all need to fit into this one standard, which is so crazy. She's like, God, in all of his creative infinite expression, created all of us to be so different on purpose, but yet the world keeps telling us that we all need to fit into this one thing. That's deception. So I really wanted to talk to you guys today about honoring your individuality, because despite what the world is saying, it is okay to be you. So I'm going to give you some ways to honor your individuality. 1, stop caring what others think. And I know that's so easier said than done, because it's honestly something that I still struggle with myself sometimes. Yes, my struggle was far greater, growing up and trying to fit in. But the less and less I am concerned with what other people think, I find myself to be more happy. I find myself to be more confident and comfortable with myself and my decisions, my opinions, my life, my everything, just because you don't realize how much you care what other people think until you really stop caring. And I know that that can be difficult because all of our social media is based on trying to get people to like us. I'm gonna put this up. Oh, I hope I get likes, like. So all that approval from people, when all you need to do is put that picture up. I don't care if I get likes. Or if you're so soaked up into that world, remove it from your life for a while. Remove just anything that you know that you do out of acceptance or approval from others. I promise you, working towards not caring what other people think will literally change your life. 2, don't try to fit into a mold. Be beyond categorization and Try not to use labels for yourself. You got your girly girls over there. You got your hood people over there. You got, your sports people there. You got your intellectuals over here. You got this. Everyone just has a label. Everyone is something. I don't like to give myself labels. I refer to myself as a lot of little things, like a hood, nerd, thug, girly girl, emo, weirdo, or something like that. I feel like I allow myself to be every side of myself. So I don't just pick girly girl and try to fit into that girly girl box. So labels and boxes can be so constricting because it doesn't allow you to be every side of yourself. So be beyond categorization. Go with what you're feeling. Be this side of yourself one day and be this side of yourself the other day. And what you're going to do is you're just honestly going to work at trying to figure out how to mold those different sides of yourself into one person. And that is how you are creating individualism for yourself, because though we have a lot of the same characteristics in different people, my set of characteristics come together to make this, and this is cool. 3, don't be afraid of yourself. Get to know yourself. Trust your instincts. Learn to follow your gut and your intuition. How can you be an individual and be yourself if you don't know yourself? How can you find out more about yourself and learn to be you if you're constantly following what other people are doing and telling you what to do and doing things for the approval of others? Spend time alone, explore different sides of yourself. You have an inkling to do something, try it out. You may be bad, you may be good, but at the end, you'll be more well-rounded. So spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, be your friend. The more you become your friend, the more you ride for yourself, the more that you're okay being yourself. And that takes us to number 4, be more assertive. You have to be comfortable stating your ideas, your opinions, your experience, your beliefs, your truth. The more you assert yourself and your abilities, your capabilities, the better you feel about yourself and the better you feel being your individual self. And that brings me to a question that I got from one of my followers, which I was like, girl, I'm definitely going to answer this question through video because I feel the answer will be so helpful to so many other people. So her question was, how do you go about asserting yourself or being firm in your beliefs, your opinions, your ideas, your experience without feeling like you're going to offend someone? And to answer that question, I immediately thought about this book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This book helped me so much. This book literally changed my world in honoring my individuality and being expressing, my truth and my beliefs. And to answer that question, in this book, he talks about how everyone's life is so different. Everyone has had their own experiences, their own beliefs, their own morals, their own just happenings in life that has shaped their thinking, how they are, and everything that shaped their truth, their reality. And in realizing that everyone is different, no one can really be right or wrong at all in stating their opinions, beliefs, or ideas, because it's based on your truth. So if you do offend someone with what you're saying, I guess you just have to be saying it in a loving way as to not offend them, but to just be like, hey, this is my truth. So especially like with all the things going on right now with, Black people being told that our experience is fake. Like, how can you say that? Because this is the life we lived, even though it may be different from the life you lived and your reality and your truth does not mean that mine isn't real. So you just have to remember that just in everything that you do, you are your truth. So be assertive. Know that your ideas are worth something. Know that your opinions are worth something. Know that your experience is worth something. And that will definitely in turn make you be honoring your individuality, because you're like, no, this is me. I accept that this is my truth. Like it or not, I don't care what you think. I am beyond categorization. Like, be comfortable with you and your truth. This video is already longer than I want it to be, but I hope I really gave you some helpful ways to honor your individuality. If you have a question that you want me to answer, please, please, please feel free to write me at blackgirllovingherself@gmail.com. That is Black Girl L and then another L for loving. So don't get that mixed up. And then follow me on Instagram at blackgirllovingherself. And definitely check out the website www.blackgirllovingherself.com. And I'm so excited for you guys to continue honoring your individuality. And I'm just so ready for all of the differences and everyone to just be free being themselves. Because what kind of world would that be? See you guys later.